Galnet News Digest, 27th of December, 3304. We read the news so you don't have to. In this week's news, Emperor silent as demands for Hadrian recognition grow. Rochester Matriarch appointed to Shadow Cabinet. Medical breakthrough given green light by Regulator. Light-Absorbent Opals make the galaxy mining mad. Emperor silent as demands for Hadrian recognition grow. Nova Imperium claims that it is now a legitimate political movement with many millions of followers. It demands isolation from the Federation and Alliance, the overthrow of Emperor Arissa Lavigne Duval, and a renewed, stronger, more confident empire that can stand up to and defeat the Thargoid threat. But you can't be taken seriously in the Empire unless you have a figurehead of imperial lineage, and that's where Hadrian Jansen comes in. Recently revealed as the illegitimate grandson of the late Emperor Hengist and a slave, Hadrian has some grounds for claiming precedence over Emperor Arissa, who is the daughter of Hengist and Florence Lavigne, and who was selected as successor by Hengist himself over his only legitimate offspring, Mad Prince Harold the Dissolute, father of Princess Aisling. Amidst a growing campaign for Hadrian either to be adopted by Emperor Arissa or for the emperor to be overthrown and replaced by Hadrian immediately, Emperor Arissa has made no comment whatsoever, adding to a public perception of weakness and indecision. It's fallen to anti-slavery campaigner Aisling Duval and the most successful slave trader in the Empire, Senator Zemina Torval, to declare their opposition to the elevation of an inexperienced and weak figurehead to leadership of the Empire. But there are many others now willing to speak out openly for Hadrian and against their emperor, including Senators Paul Vespasian and Eloise Winterston. With the Emperor's continued silence, the prospect of a civil war seems to be increasing with every passing day. Should he gain the top job in the Empire, either by force or by favour, it seems likely that the Imperator, Duke Kaiser Mordanticus, would advise the young Emperor with a gentle but guiding hand. Rochester Matriarch appointed to Shadow Cabinet. Congress member Isolde Rochester, mother of Jupiter and Jordan Rochester, has been appointed deputy leader to Shadow President Felicia Winters. Best known for a tight-lipped statement calling off the wedding between her son, Jordan Rochester, federal ambassador to Semias, and his two-timing fiancée, Princess Aisling, Congress member Rochester replaces Edgar Santiago, who stepped down suddenly and without explanation. The Liberal Party is keen to form a strong opposition to President Hudson and his Republicans, and Rochester is seen as a strong candidate to bolster the Shadow Cabinet. Her sons, Jupiter and Jordan, are a senior executive in Core Dynamics and a federal ambassador respectively. Her daughters, Juno and Jocasta, are both senior officers in the Federal Navy. There is a third son, Jonah, but his role in Federation life is unclear. Raising someone with a personal grudge against the Empire to be Deputy Shadow President is likely to make relations between Federation and Empire even less cordial than they already are. Medical breakthrough given green light by Regulator. The miracle drug manufactured by Vitadine has been given approval by the Interstellar Health Organization and could soon be available in a starport near you. Nanomeds will offer the triple whammy of extending life by as much as 50 years, fighting off disease, and repairing injuries using the wonder of nanotechnology. The IHO reports that in its trials it saw truly outstanding outcomes, with malignant cells eliminated, damaged tissue repaired from within, and boosted immune systems. Not only will people treated with nanomeds live longer lives, they'll have the good health to live them to the full. There genuinely seems to be no downside to this wonder drug. Light-absorbent opals make the galaxy mining mad. Until recently, they were just known as opals, and no one gave them a second glance. But given the PR makeover, the newly named void opals are the must-have commodity across the galaxy. Said to absorb light so completely that they appear as a dark space, void opals don't sound particularly pretty. But demand for the new gemstones was so high that at one point many stations were offering more than 1.6 million credits per tonne, causing a modern gold rush. A small group of Hutton truckers set a new record last week with a single sale of over 700 tonnes of void opals netting more than 1.3 billion credits. So many credits changed hands that other commanders nearby are said to have noticed their bank balances increase by a process of financial inductance. Following that dramatic event, thousands of commanders equipped with the latest mining gear have been stripping asteroid belts clean of this unlikely precious commodity. In fact, so many commanders have got on board with the chance to make themselves rich, that demand in all but the most outlying stations has tailed off, with void opals fetching only around 300,000 credits per tonne. Still a highly respectable and profitable sum, but less than a fifth of their initial rate. Some outlying starports, such as Stargazer and Pleione, are still offering eye-wateringly large numbers of credits for the gemstones. So commanders desperate to get rich quick are urged to shop around for the best price. And that's this week's Galnet News. Galnet News, we read the news so you don't have to.